Greetings. Thanks for joining me again today on this YouTube channel. My name is Gerald Post. Today we are in Marinette County, Wisconsin at Dave's Falls County Park. We happen to be up here visiting a relative, and my wife Linda and I were driving by right on Highway 141 near the city of Amberg when Linda saw a sign that said Dave's Falls County Park. Thought, well, let's check it out. So we're at a local campground in our RV, came back and looked at this, and it's amazing. Stay tuned. I think you're going to be impressed. Well, we just pulled in. It's about a 4.5 hour ride. Truck here got 7.7 miles per gallon. Right now, gas up here in Wisconsin is, it's above $3. So cheapest I was able to find it was $3.13, but mostly the prices were like $3.39. Only had to get gas once. So it's very quiet here. So we're gonna get this thing leveled, get some firewood off the back, call a friend. Actually, it's my uncle, and he lives up this way. So until I get back to you, we're just gonna be getting ready, getting things set up. Well, the first thing I thought I would do is go down by this lake and check it out. Kind of give you a tour, give myself a tour. Well, yesterday when we got here, I started to walk down this road here, and my intention was to go to the water's edge and talk about that and take a look at it. Instead, I saw a couple of people that I thought I'll stop and talk to them. And sometimes people don't want to be interviewed, they don't want to be on camera. So I shut the camera off and never did get to the water's edge. So right now I'm heading there just to take a look at what possibilities there are around this campground that I might be able to pass on to you. So if you come up this way, you'll have opportunities. So this is the road that takes us to the little beach. This is the beach. You can see the water is very, very clear. There are a lot of seasonal trailers here. You don't put up a deck like that unless you plan on staying, right? And they're up and down the shoreline on this side of the lake where the RV campsite is. There are a lot of boats, kayaks, these little mini pontoons, rowboats. Not a very big lake. You can see all the way to the other shore there. I'd say that is about a half a mile away. Beautiful place. Water is very cold, so I don't know if you'd be wanting to swim in this at any time of the year at all. I mean, obviously people do, but I have a feeling even in the middle of summer this is a cold lake. It's like some construction going on somewhere around the lake with like a backup alarm on something, but otherwise it is so quiet. And I've just seen my first fish. They're smaller. They look like there might be some panfish in here, bluegills. Oh, there's a couple more. I don't know if you can see any of this. See like 4 of them, 5 of them. 6. It'd be nice to see a big muskie come up and eat one of them, but it's pretty shallow here. Okay, so we stopped and had a really nice conversation with some folks that are here, and apparently this road that we're going to be walking down is just a big loop, and there are a lot of seasonal people here. So there isn't much to do, and there's no dock to go fishing on. If you want to swim, there's swimming, but for the most part, this is a place for older adults. The guy I was just talking to, he's in his 60s, like I am, retired from the Winnebago County highway shop, 39 years there. So, hey, great place to just sit back, kick back, relax, enjoy the scenery, and possibly get out on this awesome lake. Now, the lady that runs this place, the manager, she does not stay here year-round. This place has security, though, and I'm sure it's locked up tighter than a drum. I think that she said that they're open May 1st to October 1st. That could be. She said there was a trail by the outhouses. So let's go down this trail. I did inquire about the septic dump, and there is a place to offload all your septic waters here. And if I didn't mention it, I believe the cost to stay here is $30 a night, which includes water and electric, 30 and 50 amp. It's a nice little trail. Now they were going to, the people we just talked to, they were going to go to Dave's Falls. And I was shocked when they said they've been here for dozens of years and have never been to Dave's Falls, Marinette County Park. So they're going to be in for a great adventure this afternoon. The other thing too is they were going to take their ATV, UTVs to get there, and there apparently is no way to get there from here by ATV, UTV, unless you're going to use some serious back roads. But then again, you cannot operate on Highway 141 because it's a public highway. What's all this? Big dog house. All kinds of garbage. What happened to the little people that had these shoes? And what's in that bag? More shoes. That's interesting, isn't it? Well, you can either go one of two ways. Back that way or down this trail. These are ATV trails, so I don't know where they would take you, but I guess we're going to head back to the camper. But today I'm out here in the morning because right away in the morning, because my wife said the water looks brown. It's got a tinge to it, and it does. I just noticed something. I came out here to change the filter because we've used this filter, I don't know, 3 different trips, and I'm thinking maybe it was, dirty. No, I noticed something that tells me it's not the filter, it's the water. This is not even wet. It's stained, and it's stained right by the faucet. These are all it's rusty water. It's well water. So changing a filter probably isn't going to help anything at all. Now the well apparently is located in that little brown shack over there. You can see the well head right there outside the shack. But let's take a look at this one here to see if it's got rust on it. Yeah, that one's got some rust on it too. I'm hoping that's rust and not some chemical that they put the water through before it actually gets to the hydrant here. I used to rent a place one time 40 years ago that had a well that had all kinds of different chemical filters on the water to get iron out, sulfur out, and it was you had to put liquid in these containers, and then somehow the filter used those liquids to clean itself. At any rate, it was like a yellow. Maybe that's what this is. I don't know, but we're gonna just live with it. You don't drink it. You don't do anything with it, but I guess you have to bathe in it. Maybe it's better than lake water anyway. So we are about 6 miles away from our campsite, and this is Highway 151 in the background here, which is the most direct route up to the campsite. And we noticed this sign on the way here, and we also did a little bit of researching on the internet as to what to do. We only have one day here. So we're going to be going into this county park. It's called Dave Falls. 1881 Centennial, 1981. So the first thing you see when you're on your way down to the parking lot is a sign that says there's a $5 admission fee per day. So we're here at the pay station and depositing our $5. It looks like a nice, well-kept county park, and I think we're going to be seeing some amazing things. There's a walking trail we're going to go on, and there's a bunch of other little monuments that are around here that I'll do some videotaping, and you'll get an idea of what it is we're seeing. So it looks like there's a map tutorial over there. We can study the trails. As we head over this way, we see this, looks like the person that founded this, Dave Frechette, river crew boss, lost to the river while trying to free a log jam in 1881. Interesting. The county park guy said that this is like a 1.5 mile walk. This is truly amazing to me. I've never seen so many large rocks all at one time. Wonder how many thousands of years this has been like this. It's obviously a dangerous place if you let it be. So forgive the camera movement shake if I keep my eyes on my feet, see where I'm walking. All these roots that are sticking up, having the ground washed away, they're quite exposed. But just look at that. We'll go right to the edge here. Yeah, there's a place I can stand right there. This is about a 20-foot drop. Looks like there's a footbridge over there. This is truly amazing to me. We're on top of that rock now I was talking about. Well, we're going to head back over to the other area of this river and go on the footbridge and see that there's a footbridge over there. And I think the footbridge is over this way. Footbridge that way. I don't know if I got this on the audio part of this video, but the park attendant said that this is a Marinette County 400-acre site. 400 acres. This is so beautiful. Can you imagine owning something like this? Wow. It'd be a shame because it's open to the public, and that's great that it is. Hey, does anybody know what kind of mushroom that is? If you don't know, you don't touch it, right? You just don't know. Okay, before we go on the footbridge, I want to walk down here to the water's edge. I have no idea what poison oak, poison sumac, poison ivy looks like, but I would hope that I don't run into it. Okay, this looks like a lot of iron in this water. Oh, look at that, another little falls. And we're on the footbridge. Well, this is the way we're going to go. And this is the way we came from. The only thing that could make this any better in my mind's eye is if there were fish that you could see in the water. Yeah, this would be the place I'd go fishing if there were fish here. Perfect spot, open. Not a fish in sight. Not even a minnow. It's only about a foot deep out there. No crayfish, unless I'm just not seeing them. No frogs, no turtles. Wonder what's going on here. That took a little struggle to get up here. Well, we're moving on, following this path, and it's on the, still on the shores. This is kind of where everything starts off, where the water's nice and smooth, and then it goes into these rapids or these falls. Maybe we'll see some fish in this deeper water here. It's about 3 or 4 feet deep. Plenty of bugs flying around above the water on over the surface. Not that fish would be interested, but wow, you could probably swim here. It's about 5 feet deep. Looks like that's kind of like the beginning of the falls right there. That's so far the deepest spot I've seen. It's about 6-7 feet. Just an amazing place. It's like a mini mountain. Solid rock. So I'd say that's about 11-12 feet. And you know what else I noticed? There's no graffiti anywhere. Nobody has tagged this place or marked it up, disrespected it. Thank you, Marinette County, for having a place like this. Thank you, Lord, for making a place like this. Well, Linda says she thinks that I shouldn't try this, but I'm going to walk up that gravel up to the railroad tracks there and just see what it looks like up that way. Let you guys see what it looks like for those more adventurous people who want me to do that. Okay, here we go. Surprisingly too, I haven't been eaten by mosquitoes. Only maybe one mosquito that I've seen flying around my face. Obviously other people have been up here before. This is the path. And I have seen a train go by here. Not this location, but I've seen a train being operated alongside of the highway, and this is probably the same line. I was going to say that on that train there was a lot of lumber, and I think it was lumber that was coming out of Canada. How cool would that be if a train came by? Be able to videotape that. This gravel here is all new. And there's another trail going down. You can tell the trail is looking through the trees there. I can see where it goes. That's a steep decline there. Who knows, could run into a bear too. I don't have my weapon with me, because we're going through Canada. And I know they're not gonna want a person to be bringing in a firearm or even a bullet. Boy, I feel so inclined to go out here. Of course, if a train came, I'd have to start running. Never thought of that. I said if a train came, I'd have to start running. It's an active line. I'm sure the railroad wouldn't appreciate what I'm doing here either, so I guess I'll turn around. They don't even want me on the railroad tracks. I'm sure it says it somewhere. Okay, time to head back. You got to see it. This is what it looks like. I think it'd be neat to be on the front end or the back end of a train watching the scenery like this go by. Ready? You want to be behind me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Linda wants to know what this is. I don't know what it is. It's a garbage can. At least we know what it is now.
BWF hammer.
Here we go. Okay, now it's just the walk back. How you doing? Okay, it's time to head back to where we started by the truck, see what else there is to see. Hey, guess what? I'm sitting here on this bench with Linda and I just got done finding the guy that I wanted to talk to on this entire walk. I've been asking everybody about fishing, as you know, and here's a guy that just walked down here with a fishing pole.
Greetings.
So we're going to talk to him. My name's Jerry.
I'm Mark. How
Mark,
are you?
pleased to meet you,
Pleasure.
Mark. So I am not really the biggest fisherman, but I was keeping my eye out for anything I could see in the water. I have not seen a frog, a fish, a crayfish, nothing. And so I'm thinking this thing is dead. But here you come walking by with a fishing pole. So have you fished here before?
I've fished here a lot of times when I'm up here visiting in summertime, and I fished generally speaking mornings and evenings in low light conditions.
Okay.
And it's loaded with native brook trout and a few native brown trout, and they're out there. I'm here from Virginia. My in-laws have a place up here about 20 miles away or less than that, and this is a great place to fish. Yeah, I've got my little light bamboo rod here that I bring out now and then, and I've got on here a little caddis fly right here that I'm going to float on top. It's fun to catch them on top. And sometimes if I'm not catching them on top, I'll drop a little dropper down and put a little like beadhead pheasant tail nymph on or something. You know?
And you know what? These conditions, the weather, the location, you with your fly rod, you're going to have a good time no matter if you catch something or not.
Well, I know I'm not going to catch anything in this bright light midday.
Okay.
But I'm still going to get out there and cast the rod in the stream and
There you go.
get my legs wet and feel good.
20 minutes earlier and I would have been catching you on film doing that.
Oh, I'm going down there now.
Thank you, sir.
Sure, thank you.
God bless.
Same to you.
All right. Oh, here we are. Yes. It was worth coming here.
Yes.
Yep.
Very beautiful place.
$5 well spent. I was telling Linda that what would be cool, and it's just a thought, it's not going to happen, but I don't see any signs that say no metal detecting. You know, we were in South Gulf Shores, Alabama, and there's a place over there called Fort Morgan, and right when you get on the beach, just before you get on the beach, it says no metal detecting, and a bunch of other no, which totally get it, totally understand. However, there's nothing like that here, and it would be nice because I have a metal detector. It's trying to think of the name of it. Manicore. I forget the brand name, but it's a model Manicore, and it's rated for salt water, lake water. If I had, I've got waders. Some of the water I've seen here, it's just so clear. You could just walk right out there. I've got a sand shovel, for the beach. Dig something up if I get a reading. Be in some waders so my feet don't freeze off. Who knows? Could find a big chunk of gold. And then the county would say, it's mine. Anyway.
Finders keepers.
Yeah, right. Definitely worth coming to Marinette County if you're up this way to check this park out. One of these days I will try metal detecting the shallow waters of the river running through Dave's Falls. I have since learned that it's called the Pike River. If you enjoyed today's video, would you please let us know in the comments below? Our next stop on the way to Niagara Falls will be at the Finn Road Park Campground near Lake Huron. That's the Saginaw Bay area. Please remember to be safe and be blessed. Thank you for watching.